Here's the plan. I'm going to... So we got 20 of our ship, and they have 20 of... Oh, they went with 13-inch guns. One funnel. Yeah, it's going to be over. So my plan is to go on AI control to get the extra points for sinking their ships. And then I'm also going to do something else. So I'm going to start battle pot. Oh, start. Hello? Paused. Okay. Oh, that's a lot of smoke. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. So while I am going to let these guys be on AI control, I am going to arrange them into divisions. Everyone's following. What is the best way to assign divisions so that the AI doesn't screw it up? I could just keep it like this. So we've got this battle line, this battle line, this battle line, that battle line, that battle line, that one. I think we merge into 2 battle lines potentially. I would like one long battle line. I think it would look super cool. Though the problem with that is then if one ship gets damaged, then they all slow down, which is not amazing. So I think task force of 4 is what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna do a little bit of division rearrangement. I will be back when that is all done. So I will see you then. Alright, so I've split up all of these divisions into 5 groups of 4. That way, if a bunch of them get torpedoed and slow down the rest of the bunch, there will still be some that can chase after any stragglers, so there won't be a stalemate. I've put up torpedoes on save, just so that we don't torpedo our own boats, and hopefully so that we will get the best chance of hitting them with a torpedo. I have a void on, just ramming does not seem like a great idea. Well, maybe I'll take it off though. Because ramming is not horrible. It can cause problems. I'll actually take off a void. Nah, I'll keep it on. Just in case. So, normal firing. Enemy should be pretty close. And I did want to say, before I started this, some of these ships started inside each other. Not sure how to feel about that absolute atrocity of a ship. That is certainly something. That is certainly something indeed. Even the one back here, not quite as much. Okay, those two sort of next to each other, but this one is like directly inside. It's so weird. I'm definitely gonna keep that for later. It's a little laggy. When I'm zooming out, it's not that bad, but when I zoom in, it gets a little framey. So what I'll probably do is ×3 speed at most. I don't think I'll go any faster than that. Otherwise my game will simply collapse. And I think now it's time. I will just click AI. I have not started yet. They are in the exact same positions. You can tell by all the smoke that's still right above them. Even though we have lost 15 seconds for some reason, I'm assuming that's when we were bugging out. I'm going to click on the Lorraine. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to get rid of these things. And just kind of watch. So I'll be able to tell the health of all the ships. And I will be able to tell where they are. I just will not be able to tell like where they're damaged. Won't be able to tell when they're firing. Won't be able to tell how much crew they have left. Well, I guess I will. I won't know exactly what they're suffering from, how much accuracy they have. I will see the time, the weather, the direction, the time speed. I won't turn on reports. I can't really have that. I'm actually going to turn off gun ranges too. So how that works is when I click on a new ship division, it appears originally and then fades out. So if I click on this one, you see torpedo range, 1.5 kilometers, and then it fades away. Also, why are these guns highlighted? I don't know what happened there. That is, I believe, what we're gonna do. So let's get to it. Man, I'm hesitant to start this. I hope it goes well. If it doesn't go well, I'm going to be a little sad. Okay, here we go. 3 times speed. Oh, we're lagging. Ships back there had a little bit of a violent meeting. Everybody's on AI. 3 times speed is painful. I'll do 10 times speed until we find the enemy. How's the ship's looking? Well, looking pretty good. I like that. Oh, that is truly beautiful. We are definitely lagging though. We definitely have frames. And there are the ships. We're gonna go to 3 times speed. There's their ship. Let's take a look at the ship. I don't even know what guns they have, though I assume those are 13-inch guns. They're apparently not able to hit anything. And once that ship gets hit, though, it'll be not super fun for it. Stale AI control. We fired back at. Looking okay. This is absolutely chaotic. Yeah, I cannot be that close to the ships. I will lag out. So this is going to be a top-down battle, I think. I think I might just keep it right here. There's the enemy ships coming in. They're taking some hits. Here's our ships gloriously firing a bajillion shells per minute. We seem to be running away. Don't know why. I assume it's because our gun range is so much better. I'm gonna go down to 2 times speed. They are taking hits on hits on hits. Our ships are still doing pretty good. I'm not seeing any ships with a ton of damage. Some of their ships are taking more damage. Nothing horrible yet. We're definitely getting more hits, though I assume that's just because, I'll go to 1 times speed. Even 1 times speed is kind of framey. I just hate the fact that we're running away. I don't know why the heck we're running away. Well, their ships seem to be in very similar formations to what my own ships were like. Oh! The Charlemagne took a decent hit. It's flooding, and I don't know if it's going to spread. Oh, flash fire. Hold on a second. That I want to see. Flash fire. This might be devastating for the Charlemagne. Because she has a lot of guns. If this chains, this is going to mean bad news. Bad news for this poor French battleship. Now, that is going to be unfortunate if I lose this ship. However, it is only -1 point. This poor ship also is getting absolutely decimated. But yeah, flash fire is not great. Let's go back here. Line up all my ships again. And continue at 1 times speed. So they got a flash fire on us, which is not great. It's only 1 though. Nope, there's the second. So Charlemagne's not doing too great. Flooding, engine damaged, and 2 guns that are 3 guns now that are flash fired. Oh, if all those guns flash fired, that will be very unfortunate for her. That's a 4th gun that's flash fired. Yikes, Charlemagne not doing too great. How you doing, Charlemagne? You don't look too great. Where are all of your guns? That's 1 turret popped off. All 3 front turrets are popping off. That one just popped off. Yeah. Let's hope it doesn't continue. But if it does, that might be our first lost ship. The Utah has closed within around 2.7 kilometers of the... Oh boy. Versing... I'm not even gonna try. But that's pretty interesting. I'm gonna try to change perspectives again. Still don't know why this Lorraine is just running away. But let's continue. That's another flash fire. I think we might be losing the Charlemagne. If she keeps flash firing, she will not be doing good at all. Ton of damage on the Utah though. That's very nice. Utah actually goes down. Oh, uh-oh, we've paused. Nope, we're good, okay. Charlemagne is somehow still alive. Flooding, but alive. Penetration on the Alabama, I think. The only ship that's taking any damage is the Charlemagne. She's taking, I think, a brunt of the damage. She's not dead yet, though. All of our other ships are doing pretty good. It's a little intense. We can go a little something like this. That is certainly something to spectacle over. Oh yikes! The closer I zoom in, the more it lags. Uh-oh, are we good? Are we good? Please. Okay. I'm gonna back up a little bit. If I get too close to these fights, it is just game over for my computer. Despite having half of my task force just to run away. That was a pretty big hit on the Ohio. I think the Ohio's gonna go down to that. The rest of these ships are doing okay so far. They've 1 ship down. We've 1 ship crippled. The Charlemagne. I think the Charlemagne still has guns though. Hold on, let me check. Charlemagne still has guns. And judging from the way they're pointing, I bet some of them have ammo. Could be wrong though, because centerline and wing turrets blew off, so these might be completely out of ammo. But those 4-inch guns still will be pretty useful. Plus the potential of torpedoes. I don't know what these ships are doing all the way over here. I think I'm going to go right here. This is pretty interesting angle. Yeah, the Louisiana is getting hit next. Ohio is looking to go down, I believe. Yeah, I think Ohio's going down. No one's gotten close enough for torpedoes yet, which is unfortunate because I did invest a little bit into torpedoes, but the guns might just do it themselves. What does it look like if I turn this off? Eh, looks alright. I see why people were wanting a 10v10 instead of a 20v20. This is certainly intense. All these battleships are just straight up leaving. I don't know why. The Ohio is still alive somehow. Louisiana is still booling. Maryland took a hit. I think just at this point, the amount of guns that are firing and how close they are, those 4 battleships are getting shredded. That might be the Ohio gone, that's more flooding. Nebraska's taking hits, Maryland's taking hits, Louisiana's taking a lot of hits. Ohio's surviving, barely. Louisiana is the new target for the whole fleets. I do like that I can hover over ships without lagging the whole game because I've put away the... Wait, why is the Charlemagne here? Hold on, is the Charlemagne fighting? Charlemagne, are you firing? The gun has turns. I don't think the side turrets have any more ammo, just the way that they're not turning to meet the enemy, but I think the centerline gun, the last one, I think it still has ammo. Now I do want to get this though, this does look kind of pretty. What can I say? I'm a sucker for good cinematics. Now we zoom back out so we don't lag. And we go back over here. Oh. Looks like the Louisiana is gonna go down. Maryland looks like she's gonna go down. Alabama isn't looking too great. Ohio's still nearly dead. A lot of hits on these ships over here. I'll readjust my position again. Yeah, a lot of these ships, since they're so close and they're ramming each other at this point. Especially the poor Louisiana is just getting singled out. I don't know why she's not retreating. Oh, her rudder's stuck, that's why. She's probably trying to turn away from the enemy, but then it's forcing her to turn in. The ships that are running away seem to be trying to turn back in now. If I click on you, you're still in gun range, technically. Yeah, these guys are still within gun range. I have 10.3 kilometers and 10.2 kilometers. So they're trying to get to a range where they can shoot their guns. I guess that's why we're all running away. I guess their the US gun ranges aren't that great. What are the US gun ranges? They seem to be okay. So doing okay. Brennus took a couple hits. Charlemagne is now again just taking all of the fire for some reason. Louisiana is not looking good. I think she'll be the second ship to go. Yep, there she goes. Louisiana's gone. We want to pause really quick. I want to kind of see what this looks like. This is intense. With the sinking Charlemagne. I like all of that. Okay, let's go back here and press play. Oh, uh-oh. We good? There we go. Charlemagne is still alive somehow. Brennus is taking a lot more damage. Most of these ships are at this point disengaging to a safe range though. There's the baguette. It's just the Brennus and the Charlemagne that have taken the most damage. You know, I don't know if there's a single untouched battleship yet. I think every single battleship's been shot at least once. Except the Colorado. Ohio is back on the main line, looks like it's gonna go down pretty soon. California is the new target of a lot of fire. Washington's not great, Illinois is not great, Pennsylvania's perfectly fine. Iowa's fine, Nebraska's okay. Wisconsin, New Jersey, Indiana. Alabama's not doing great. There goes Ohio finally. The more ships that sink, the higher quality performance it should be. Lorraine is now, I think, out of gun range. California goes down. No, they're still in gun range. Are they firing? Hold on. Are they still firing? Can they even fire? I'm gonna go over here. I want to see if they can fire. That was a picture. Whoops. Hey, are these ships firing? That one's firing. Oh, they are firing. Okay. They probably just don't have the greatest accuracy. Now let's go here. So that's 4 ships down, because that's the first one that went down to Utah. And the California, Ohio, and Louisiana. So that's 4 points. Technically 8 because I'm on AI control. I haven't lost any points because none of my ships have sunk yet. The Brennus and the Charlemagne. Charlemagne's just, she'd lost a lot of health with those 4 flash fires, but she's still fine. Brennus is actively flooding and steering problems, but is still getting away. Meanwhile, these poor US ships are getting massacred. I guess if I wanted this to be a close fight, I probably should have made the barrels a lot shorter. I might do another fight 10v10 instead and shorten the barrels just to see if these ships would go close. Well, I mean, these ships are getting pretty close. I mean, they're only 4.4 kilometers away. Nebraska's taking hits. Indiana's fine. Vermont is not looking great. Arkansas doesn't look great. Iowa took some damage. New Jersey does not look fantastic. As predicted, it is flooding that's getting... well, at least that's wounding a lot of these ships. I think a lot of them went down to extensive fire though, which I assume would be from all the little 4-inchers I have. This would probably be a lot less laggy if I did not have tons and tons of 4-inchers. The amount of 4-inch shells that is crazy. Oh, new battleship. Maryland and Michigan are going off to do their own thing. Oh no, that is a beautiful shot. Look at that. That's just brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Gotta love that. Got to love that. Now what about from this side? Let's look from this side. Not that one. What about this one? It doesn't look horrible. Maybe this ship over here though. There you go. Looks pretty neat. Zoom back out so I can press play again. Man, the French are just superior. Okay, how are these guys doing over here? How are the cowards doing? Typical French. Lorraine, I'm looking at you. Supposed to be the flagship of the whole bunch. You're out here 14, nearly 15 kilometers away from the enemy. Meanwhile, the actual brave folks of the ships I can't pronounce. These, like, yeah, this line and this line, these guys are brave. Charlemagne, Brennus are still getting away. Are they a part of this division? No, you're running away, and you're also getting chased by the Maryland and the Michigan, which is going to get you killed. Probably by this little battle line. Yeah, these 4 battleships right here, this is exactly why I split them off into 4. Because I figured at least one division of 4 would do something good. And here they are. This is the one division that's doing pretty good. I think a couple of ships have sunk. But at this point, I don't really care. This is really fun to watch, so... And of course, Lorraine is still practically just retreating. Gosh dang it. Alright, well at least the rest of my ships are doing pretty good. Well, as far as I can tell, everybody I have is still alive. Looks like a lot of the stuff they have is not. If this is everything they have, that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So they supposedly only have 14 left unless they're hiding one somewhere. Which means 6 battleships have gone down. I'm hoping that's going to snowball, meaning faster kills, quicker time to take out the rest of them. Because my goodness, I mean, we're only at 40 minutes, but Brennus is still damaged. Charlemagne is, I believe, being chased by this little task force of battleships. It cannot keep up with its task force over here. Luckily, these guys are targeting all of these battleships, and they don't seem to be doing very well. Maryland especially, Colorado too. Yeah, but most of these ships, it's still just the Brennus. Yeah, just the Brennus and the Charlemagne that have taken the most damage. Does not seem to have increased since. And from the looks of it, looks like Washington's gonna go down to fires. Nebraska looks like it's gonna go down to fires. Alabama's fine-ish. Iowa's not. Iowa's still alive somehow. Arkansas not looking too good. New Mexico not looking too good. Vermont not looking too good. Illinois, Nebraska. What? I'm in the New Jersey. Let's keep this on, I think. Oh, Pennsylvania's gone. That just means I just need a little bit like this. That makes 5 sunk, I believe. That one's sinking. That one's not sinking. That's Pennsylvania. So we see 2 on screen sinking. Besides that, they have 1, 4, 6, 8, 9, 13. I guess so. Because that's 4, 6, 8, 9, 13, yeah. Okay, so I've sunk 7 of their ships then. The ship right there has disappeared. What is that? So 7 kilometers is like our seeing range. Or it might be the Brennus. Yeah, no, around 7-ish. 7 kilometers is too far for us to see. There goes the Washington. That makes only 12 ships on their side still alive. And we're starting to lose sight of some of them. This 6 kilometers, we can't even see anything. Well, once we lose sight of all of their battleships, we'll have to go back in. Iowa's not looking great. Alabama's the new focus. Everything seems to be going down to extensive fire, I assume because of the foreign truce. I'm gonna check out these ships over here. Because it looks like they're going after these ships. They're very in touch, so I assume they haven't had anything yet. They're getting shot at by the Charlemagne. Even though I don't think the Charlemagne has any main gun ammo left, because she flash fired so early. Can actually get closer without lagging out. Where's the next closest ships? There they are. I think... Where are you guys targeting? You're not targeting anything. Okay, well, Lorraine is a coward. Lorraine was it Iena, Corbeil, and Terrible? Something like that. Absolute just cowards, just not doing anything. These ships are actually shooting somewhat. Brennus is still just in the middle of fights. Taking on the Iowa at this point. She still has her main gun ammo, so Iowa might be in for a little bit of a rough time. Meanwhile, these ships and these ships and these ships, like these 4 ships right here, are doing what I would assume is the majority of the work. Like this, so many good photos. So a lot of the battleships are still hidden. We'll see how these guys are doing. Looks like they lost one. That was over there. They seem to be chasing after all the cowards. The Charlemagne, they caught up to the Charlemagne. Not even shooting at her though. These ships over here. They go. Okay, this is here they are. Yeah, they're not even targeting anything. Still going pretty fast as they can go. Yeah, they're not even targeting anything. Well, those ships, sailors on those ships get no honors. These guys are a little slowed down because the Charlemagne's still in the division. They are targeting the Michigan. They don't seem to be hitting much though, considering the Michigan is not very damaged. These ships here are doing okay. They're all targeting the Iowa, as is the Brennus. These guys are doing well, decent work, I suppose. I'm gonna check the damage. I'll check it on the end screen. I just know that we've done 95k damage. They've done 28k damage. You've got way more hits than they have. Yeah, these guys are like the main ones doing damage. Okay. Well, it's definitely nighttime now. The sun is gone. That's pretty cool, though. like that. So right now we're firing at the Nebraska, which I don't think is going to make it very long in this world. And the Iowa, which is almost dead. Again. Oh! Hold on. Big hit on the Brennus again. And I missed it. I wanted to take a cool picture of that. Well. Brennus again takes a big hit. As far as I know, I don't think we've lost a single ship. And on this side we have the Maryland still trucking along. These three ships are pretty much untouched. Not as untouched. Still pretty untouched. This is where most of the combat's happening. Should I miss that? It's a beautiful broadside. I mean, at this point, we have, like, I think 12 ships over here just fighting 2. Nebraska and Iowa, both of which are nearly gone. And then over here, we pretty much just have the Charlemagne trying to take out these guys, but she can't do very much. I think... You know, none of those guys are even trying to shoot these. And then... You still not shooting anyone? Because you're 17 kilometers away. And you guys aren't shooting anyone still. What the heck? Glad they didn't put everybody behind that ship, because that ship just ran away. These guys are shooting at range. 15 kilometers. Not a great chance to hit, but at least they're still fighting. Well, we got all of our actual battleships with balls over here fighting the fight. Also, just realized that one of our task forces is now shooting at these ships. Colorado doesn't look too good. Michigan's okay. It's starting to get to a range where they could be slightly dangerous. Plus there's quite a few of them right here. Iowa did finally die. Flooding on the Michigan. Suppose you guys are targeting anything, are you? Nope. Okay. You guys... No, that's the wrong task force. You guys are all targeting that guy, Colorado. Okay. You guys are just firing, squatting anything that's over here. And the Brennus is on the front line. These guys are not doing too good. I also just realized that these guys here are firing with both sides of their all their guns. That's awesome. I love that. I didn't even intend for that to be a thing, but cool that it is. And capture one of these ships firing from both sides. Still pretty cool. Maryland's getting lit up. Michigan's getting lit up. Wisconsin's okay. Colorado's okay-ish. All my ships are still pretty fine. Ooh, big hit on the Maryland's. Actually might take her down. Iowa's still dead. These ships still have not sunk. There's another one right there. Nighttime is making accuracy a lot worse, which is not great. I think at this point I can increase it 2 times speed. I'm definitely not winning on time, at least I don't think. So my hope is that because... oh, there's another ship dead. Nebraska's gone. New Jersey's probably next. There could be the Marylands. I'm hoping because I've kept all my ships alive and I've been on AI the whole time, if I get a perfect score, hopefully no one else will get a perfect score. You know, easy first place. And again, even if I get like last place, it's just fun to watch. Just fun to watch. Ship back there. I don't really know how many ships they have left. They have at least... that's 3. That one's sinking. That's those 3. That one's about to be sinking. That one is sinking. So they have 1, 4, 7, I think 8, 9. They have 9. Yes, Maryland's about to go down there, so they're about to have 8. Yeah, I think Maryland's going to be the first flooding. How you doing, Maryland? Doing pretty okay. I think Maryland's gonna go down to flooding. Yeah, that's a lot of flooding hits she's taken. 3 kilometers away, still torpedoes are useless. I did not realize how useless torpedoes would be with Mark III guns. Very interesting observation. Like 1890s, torpedoes are king because you have to get practically like this close to shoot anything. Oh, big hits on the Mirabelle, something like that. Otherwise, our ships are still pretty much okay. Mirabelle has a little bit of flooding, but considering the ships that she's fighting are about to pretty much go down soon. So all of the enemy task forces, there's 3 right there, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 8, I believe 8 left right now. That's those 3, that one's dead. Those 2 are alive, so that's 5. Those 3 are alive, that one's dead. Yeah, 8. And they are all not doing too good. All those 3 have rudder problems and are flooding. These two are rudder problems and are half flooded at least. And these three also all have rudder problems, except for the New Mexico. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here so we can relatively see all of the ships. I'm going to go 3 times speed. I think New Jersey's about to go down. One of these ships is about to die, I know that for a fact. Oh yep, that's the Colorado, and that's the Michigan. 2 at the same time. And then the Wisconsin should go, yep, that's a flooding hit. Where's the Mirabelle? Still doing okay. We took a lot of hits, but we have not lost a single ship so far, even with a lot of flash fires on one of them. And she is right there, Charlemagne, still perfectly fine. So really, that one ship and these 5 are the only ships remaining now. Wisconsin's gonna get finished off quickly by probably all these task forces. Brennus is... it's kind of dangerous for Brennus to be here. But so far she's managed to do fine. Yeah, all these ships are gonna encircle and just kill the Wisconsin. And this task force is working on these other ships. You know what? 5 times speed. That's the Wisconsin. Now everyone else is going to start opening up against these remaining few ships. I don't imagine... oh, they disappeared. One of them might flood out still though. And the fire, or the shells that are missing these ships are likely to hit those ships that just disappeared. They've all disappeared. Now, quick question, why are my ships suddenly going away? That does not seem very... so these ships are going in. We're able to see us and we can't see them. And we're just turning away now. Oh. Who's spotting them for us? You guys. That's the New Jersey. Not looking too good. You know, our spotting range is like 7-ish kilometers at night. And the New Jersey is going to go down to extensive fire at this point. That flooding might take her though. It looks like fire. Oh no, it's flooding. She took a really big flooding hit and that's it. Illinois back on the chopping block now. Division over there is getting really close. Very close. 3 kilometers close. That actually might be torpedo range close. Mexico looks like it's just gonna go down to flooding. And then so is the Arkansas. New Mexico to flooding. Arkansas stabilized or flooding. And it might be Vermont in that case. Yeah, Vermont goes down to flooding. Arkansas is next. I think that's all the ships. Arkansas is the last one still alive. At Arkansas. What you got for us? You're the last ship alive. I believe in you. I believe in you, Arkansas. I believe you can do it. Oh, I think that's it. I think that's it. Ladies and gentlemen. That is it. As soon as I click away from the, or as soon as I turn back on the, what is it called? GUI? The HUD? Something like that. I can't really get a good shot of that, can I? Let's see how that works. The battle will be over. I didn't really get a time remaining because I was, oh well, that probably won't matter anyway. There we go. We lost 0 ships. Charlemagne nearly went down. The Brennus surprisingly is not very top. Not even considered immediately or mediocrely damaged. Meanwhile, the U.S. lost every single battleship. Oh, ship stats. Let's see. Let's do damage dealt. Least amount of damage. Let's do by nation. So can I do damage received and nation? No? Okay. So 22k. That might be the biggest. I assume it's the flash fire. Yeah, it's ammo detonations. Now if I go to damage received up here, 24k, yeah, it's the Charlemagne. They only got the damage because of the Charlemagne. Everyone else though didn't really take that much damage. Couple hits on the Brennus and the Mirabeau. Otherwise, sub 1,000. These guys. California, let's see. California only took 1.9k before sinking. Yikes. 2.4, 2.5, 3.6. I assume it's the fires. Yeah. Fire damage. Hey, look at all the fire damage. Fire damage. There's a lot of fire damage. I think the ones like 11 floodings, they might have gone down to flooding. Yeah, damage dealt, the only one that was really significant was the, where is it? 22k, the Iowa. She survived, Iowa survived pretty long, but in the end it was not enough. Flooding is received, oh, fires received, here we go. 18, 33, 44, 58, yeah, 100 definitely sank to fires, 105, 113, 120, a couple in the 90s and 80s. Flooding is received, 10, Ohio definitely went down to flooding, 11, Alabama probably went down to flooding, Iowa, I don't really know, that's a lot of flooding and fire. Nebraska, interesting. These two, at least Maryland probably went down to flooding. Crew remaining. I don't think anybody surrendered. Not that I can check. All the crew dies as soon as this ship sinks. Losses, 100%, all the way down. Handgun accuracy, not that good. New Jersey never even had any hits. Torpedo accuracy. They didn't even have torpedoes. We never shot any torpedoes. Ammo, we were doing okay in ammo. They were doing even better in ammo, they just never shot at all. They could only do what looks like 15-ish, or top speed. Yeah, they can only do 16 knots. That is, yeah, 16.7 knots. About 14.8 inches of armor. Pretty good armor quality. 13.1 inch guns, 4.2 secondaries. Not many secondaries though. 38 mil compared to my 78 mil. 19 knots, yeah. I outgunned them, outclassed them every way possible. Does it tell me if there's a flash fire status? No? Okay. Okay. Good fight. So because I sank 20 ships, lost 0, and I did it all on AI control the entire time, that is 40 points. Because 20 from sinking every single ship, and then an additional point for every ship that I sank on AI mode, which was all of them, so 40. Really good battle. And you know what? I really want to start a France campaign now. I might even do a poll. I might just start a France campaign because I want to. Alright, well thanks everyone so much for watching, and I will see you guys in another Shipyard Champions video. This one took so long, like over 2 hours. It was ridiculous, but it was worth it. So, thanks for watching. See you guys around. Also, support me on Patreon and check out my Discord. Alright, see you guys around.